Aye, so fucking drunk, back again with yet another attempt at an ale review. What I'm going to review just now is a Thai lager, and it's the Chang. 5% on the Richter scale from this one. This is one I have tried before. A few years ago, myself and my eldest son were down at a football match down in Liverpool. We went to see Everton versus Manchester United, and it was a great day for the Toffees. Came out winning 3-1 after Manchester United scoring first. So it was a great day actually. We were in the Everton support. We went down, where both of us are not really into, we like watching English football, it doesn't matter what team, before any trolls come on and say that, so we just wanted to go to an English Premiership game. Liverpool was always a city I wanted to go and session in because it's got strong links to Glasgow, where I live, and it was a cracking weekend. We were down there and we enjoyed it. The game was on a Sunday, and we get down there and we had a mega session on a Saturday of ales and stuff, and then we went to Goodison Park. We went there early, so you know what it's like, you're doing a bit of the tourist thing, and you go there and you want to see a bit of the ground and see the surrounding area and stuff like that. And we had a pint, one of the pubs round about local, I think it was County Street, and then we went up to the ground and we went in early. And what I like about up in Scotland, there's a booze ban since the old firm Hampden riot in 1980, so they banned alcohol from the football stadiums, but you can get the beers down in England. And walked into Goodison, and I can't remember because I had such a hangover that day. All I wanted was a beer, and we got some Chang, which were the Everton sponsors, and got a Chang beer, and I tried it, but I don't know if there's any Evertonians, any Toffee fans, Everton FC people out there. Can you tell me, see when you go there, is it on draft or was it bottles and they just pour it in the wee plastic cups? I don't remember, but I drank it and I don't really remember what it tastes like either, because you know what it's like when you've got a hangover. So anyway, here we are, we're going to do the Chang. So anyway, a Thai beer, I'm going here for the pour, nice and cold, that's the way these beers should be anyway. I tried another, a bit of life in that boy. Tried another Thai beer recently, the Singa, which was nice, but is our class as a foodie beer. One to be drunk in, drink with food, like your oriental foods. I'm starting to get a bit suitably refreshed, so I'm sorry if I'm slurring my words. I'm not trying to break into Thai or anything like that. So anyway, you've got a bit of light carbonation going up there, there's lots of it, which intrigues me right away. It's got a nice golden colour, it's starting to clear a bit now. It's a bit hazy actually, I don't know if you can see that. You can start to see my face coming through it now. It's hazy at the top of the glass. So we're getting here for the nose of the Chang brewery. Brew. 5% the Richter scale. Well, you get the grassy note from that. What I can remember from that day I drank it at Goodison, if you get corn smell. Let's get the likes of anyone in Canada or America watching this, it's like the corn liquor, like your malt liquors. Let's get that smell. There's a lot of people who don't like that kind of smelling on the beers. I actually don't mind it. There's a little bit of earthiness in there as well. And just a little bit of grass. So anyway, it's all about the taste, isn't it? So Slanjiva, Sofa Keen Drunken in here for a wee shot at the Chang. Slanjiva. Well, it's not what I remember to taste like. What I do remember about it that day when I tried it after a hangover for a hair of a dog, it was quite watery, quite thin, and it is quite a thin beer, but it's grainy. There's a little bit of grass in there, and it's got, which intrigues me a lot, is I'm going to class it like the other Thai beer I've had, the Singha. It's a foodie beer. It's got a nice coriander note about it. It's very, very thin. I think these beers are brewed in a way that in their culture, maybe in the Thai culture, you have a beer with your food. Whereas in the UK, we just went in mad session on beers, where these guys will probably sit and have 2 or 3 beers and have maybe 2 or 3 courses of food. It's nice and thin. You're going to be able to eat your food and not feel bagged up when you have a couple of pints, and it really is quite nice that way. For sessioning in, I don't think I had a good session on this, to be honest with you. I've got this bracket, and I think I actually left a comment to Ches, who an Australian beer reviewer. You should check out his channel. Ches actually, I left, I think it was a comment on his Singer, and I made a comment about it. It's a foodie beer. It's a beer to be taken with food, and it's not to be sessioning. I think it was that, or Tiger, one of those kind of beers anyway. I find these beers, they are nice to drink. I could have maybe 1, maybe 2, but I couldn't drink them all night to session on them. I couldn't do that. You put a couple of these beers down in front of me when I'm going to have some food, like Chinese food or Oriental food. Even this beer here is a Thai beer. Like I could even eat this with Indian food. It's nice and light, it's thin. I quite like it that way. But to session on it, I can't do it. I can't. It's something that must be the mentality of UK, the UK mentality. These beers are not to be sessioned on. I dare say there will be people out in the UK, Scotland, England, Ireland, Wales that will session on these beers, but me, no, not for me. Your best bet with these beers would be if you come home from the pub one night, you had at least 2 beers in you left. I didn't mean 2 beers in you when you came home from the pub. If you come home and you thought, I could have another 2 beers, I've got a couple of bottles of that Chang in the fridge. I think my memory bank, what's left of it, I'd be saying straight down to the curry house and get yourself the hottest curry you could get, the hottest curry you can handle, and drink it with it. I think I would complement it superbly. Or Chinese, bit of salt and pepper chicken, something with chilli in it. You're going to enjoy it. You really are going to enjoy it because it will enhance it. It's soft. Whereas sometimes if you go to the curry house to drink a good old UK macro brew, it intenses the fire. I don't know what these guys will do. Will it intensify or will it complement it? That's one to be checked out at a later date. So anyway, the Chang which is a big generous bottle actually. Big 640ml bottle. The Chang 5% from Thailand. I'm going to give that a So Fucking Drunk rating of, and it's not a bad brew, I'm going to give that a 7 out of 10. So if you had the Chang before, give us a shout, and if not, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video, and hopefully So Fucking Drunk, we'll see you in another one. Ciao for now. Sludgy fa.